Yo, 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 what's going on, Canes fans and my college football family? Look what we have here. A Coach Coop-led Miami Hurricanes football team in the college football playoff semifinal game versus the Oregon Ducks. Out of all the teams we could have gotten, I'm thankful. Honestly, very thankful that we got the Ducks. This game is personal for a lot of reasons. You guys may not know this, but I have a little bit of history with Dan Lanning, and it's not good. It's not good, but I'm sure we'll end up talking about that at some point tonight. Wow. How is everybody? Shout out to everybody who's here bright and early for the stream. We are going to recap how we got here. We're going to talk a little bit about how Oregon got here. And keep in mind that the winner of this game advances to the national championship. That's right. You win or go home tonight. And if you win, you get to play for a natty. So we are one away. Guys, we are one away. And don't forget that the CPU season is over. They lost. They lost to Ole Miss last night. It was brutal. It was kind of a tough watch. And that season's done. So this is all we have left. Coop, my mom said you look like Carson Beck. That's actually the first time I've heard that. Shout out to everybody again. Bright and early, Mr. Cornelius in the building. I saw Patty in here. Metal guy in the family. Ryan Flanagan in here. Appreciate you. Nick Snyder checking in. Thank you, Nick, for always being here and being part of the family. I actually meant to text you to tell you thank you for, putting my stream up on, 4 devices the other day to help me out. That means a ton. So thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. We got Searv in here. What's going on? Poncho checking in. Yeah, redemption for last night. Yep. Jason says, beautiful night for some football. Let's go, Miami. Come on, man. Watching the stream from the old Xbox. Good to see you, Kane. Salty Ran in here. Maynardville, Kane. Who else we got? Noel Squad. You were asking if I'm going to watch the Florida State game. So I'm going to do a watch party for Stanford versus Hawaii. I think that's more important. We're not super concerned with little brother. Right now, but a little bit later down the road, yes. But I believe you guys kick off at the same time, right, as Hawaii and Stanford. We're trying to scope out the competition, get a look at Stanford, since it's tough to know what to expect out of Stanford with the new head coach and some, a lot of new faces over there. So it'll be a good look at them. So we're actually going to watch that, but I will have Florida State, New Mexico State up on a second monitor. You best believe it, right? T. Davis in here. You ready, Coop? Man, you tell me. You tell me, T. Davis. Okay. MS in here says, win it all. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's as a matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. Landawa says, I cannot believe that Dan said that. I don't know what happened with the coaches this season and why they all decided to take a dump on Coach Coop on social media. This is very disrespectful. I would never stoop to that level. I would never say anything like this. I don't even know what's going on with the profile picture. He had to have a better choice in his camera roll. Really? That one? He says, I am your daddy, Coach Coop. Quack for me. Here's my question. What does that even mean? I don't get it. Is that offensive or is it sexual in nature? Is it football related? Like, I know they're the Ducks, but I don't know. Help me out. I'm still trying to figure it out, y'all. Good to see you, Landawa. Connor checking in. If I'm missing anybody, hey, Toasty. Let's go, man. Hey, Yuri, Raymond, everybody in here. Everybody, easy. Cypher, who won the Natty in the CPU season again? I've slept since then. It's hard to say. You know, really, we probably shouldn't talk about it. It's so unrealistic when it's the CPU simulated version. Super unrealistic. You know, no disrespect, Coop. Okay, I like where this is going. Usually that statement is followed up with something that's very disrespectful. Or you usually like, you know, prime somebody. You get them ready for, okay, I mean no disrespect, but, okay, no disrespect, but I can't believe how much I look forward to your games. Oh, that was a pleasant surprise. Oh, okay. I thought you were about to insult me and my outfit or something. Just kidding. Just kidding. We look great. We look ready to win. Good to see you. Easy going. Good to see you. You got a free ticket to FAMU. You trying to roll? You got me on the phone and the TV. 1440 running like butter. You said you messaged me on X, Raymond. I'll check it out. I'm a little bit behind on the Twitter messages. I'll try to hurry and check. I'm going to try to catch up at the tail end of this week. So I appreciate whatever it is that you're offering. I haven't seen it yet, but I appreciate it, and I'll get back to you. I promise. I will. Win this tonight. We got it. We got it, man. We got it. Fart in here. Kane Nation says you better win. I mean, guys, listen. Have you seen the way we've been playing? You're just here so you don't get fined. I like it. I like it. Ricardo in here. Hey, Dion. Okay, let's recap. Let's recap, okay? How did we get here? Number 1 team in the country. Just a little reminder, in case you forgot, number 1 team in the country, Miami Hurricanes, 12-2. Lost to Clemson, lost to Pitt in the regular season. We did get revenge on Dabo, beating the Tigers in the ACC championship game, 30-20. It was kind of a tight one, but we handled business. Made it to the playoffs, played against Boise State in the quarterfinals. Let's go ahead and pull up the bracket here so everybody can follow along. Maybe some people that need a refresher. If you're like me, hey, you get the ripe old age of 36, you need somebody to help you out here and there to remember some things, you know? So here's the bracket. We beat Boise State 51-20. And they said, oh, buddy, Coach Coop must have cheated. There's no way that he hung 50 on the Broncos. And I said, listen here, that's a bad football team. A real bad football team. We were honestly kind of upset that they gave us such a bad football team to play. But we're just going to beat whoever they put in front of us. You know, you got it. Hey, look, we're trying to make it to the national championship. We would play everybody on this bracket if they ask us to. And we feel capable and confident in beating each and every one of the teams on this bracket. But that's not how it works. You know, we have to follow the rules. We have to go through the system the way that they've designed it. And we played Boise State and we beat them big. Again, 51-20. You can see here that the winner of tonight's game, the semifinal matchup, will play Ole Miss or Ohio State. So those are your final 4 teams: Oregon, Miami, Ohio State, Ole Miss. On the other side of the coin, you got Oregon. They're the number 4 team in the country, 12-2, 8-1 in their conference. They actually only had 1 loss in the regular season, and that was to Northwestern, 31-27. That was kind of a head scratcher. I don't know. If I had to guess, Dan Lanning. That's probably the best explanation as to why they would lose any football game. Dan Lanning, really not a great head coach. Yeah.
Co-op, did we win last night? I had to go to bed.
Who's going to tell him? I can't break his heart. It's going to have to be someone else that tells him. I can't do it. Thank you for the 2, Blazer Break. I'm sure somebody will help me out here. They went to the Big Ten Championship, and that is where the second loss of the season came in for the Ducks. They lost to Ohio State. So obviously they're itching for some revenge in the national championship. They want a rematch. Oregon and Ohio State in the Natty. They lost by 10. They weren't good enough to get it done. But I have a team in mind that will be, talking about beating the Buckeyes. As far as how they got here in the playoffs, you can see they're up at the top. They beat Iowa 35-27. So that's your recap on how we got to where we are right now. I mean, it's win or go home. This could be the final Coach Coop plays of the virtual season if we take an L tonight. And tonight's show is brought to you by Prize Picks. I'm going to tell you more about them here just a little bit.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Never fear, the OT Wizard is here taking a break. Just finished the starting soon graphics to my live stream that's coming up soon. Go Kings.
Let's go. Heck yeah, man. Randy, I joined your Discord and stuff. I know you saw me in there, but that's awesome, man. Looking forward to hanging out and living through you, vicariously through you, because I ain't got no time to do it right now. Time to grind. The season's here. Randy, thank you for the 5. Kicking off in T-minus 2 minutes, guys. We're almost there. We are almost there. Somebody said, Coop, I like you and you're better than T2Y. At least you don't bash my nose all the time. I mean, I do give Florida State and Florida State fans a hard time. A lot of people think that I'm a little sweet on Florida State. I mean, that's not the case. It's an in-state rival. I'm capable most of the time of setting my fandom to the side, and some people aren't able to do that, and I get it. I'm not faulting those people. I'm not saying that's anything bad. We all have our teams that we root for, and I'm capable of being objective when doing previews and stuff, and it rubs some people the wrong way. I don't care. I predicted Florida State to go 7-5, so some people think that all of a sudden I like Florida State. And I said, look, if a 7-5 prediction makes you think that I like them, then I don't know where you're. I don't know. Weird to me. But anyways, I do have y'all beating Clemson in Florida. I do. What's going on, Kane Up? What's going on, man? I don't know what else to say. I'm ready to rock. We had a great week of practice leading up to this game. The guys just want to play. They're itching to play. The 3-a-days continued. We hit the weight room heavy. Very limited hydration, which is exactly what you're going to see tonight. I think we're ready. Coop, Florida State is not beating Florida. Okay, well, we'll revisit this because I do think that they do. It's like picking the lesser of two evils. If you pick either one, it's Florida or Florida State. So either way, I mean, right? But I got to go with one, and that's just my thoughts. Florida's not going to be great. They win like 5 or 6. Limited hydration, you're going to cramp like crazy. This is game number 15, and it works for us. You see the results. Yep. You even said Gabos once. I'm going to pin that up, and it's probably going to stay there for a while. Are we ready to do this, man? This is uncharted territory. This is the furthest I have ever been in a Coach Coop Plays version of the virtual season. Stakes are through the roof, obviously. I've never been here. But it's time to make history in the Coach Coop Plays version. We're sticking with Classic again tonight. I think that's the play. Yep. Let's get it. Come on. I did see Josh Pate pick Miami to win the national championship. I did. I've seen a lot of Oregon. I've seen Miami. I've seen Notre Dame. I did see that. Yep. You guys know what to do. Score predictions! Let's see them. Hey, tonight we are in 1440p, aka 2K. If you're buffering, if you're lagging, click that cogwheel, lower the resolution. You got 1440, you got 1080, you got 720, you got 480, whatever you need, it's there for you. Let's go. Let's go. We are kicking off. Miami defense is going to take the field first. Has anyone seen Melissa? The guy on Twitter that said his ex-wife went to Oregon in your replies. Oh no, I don't even know what's going on over there. Okay, I don't see her. Okay, all right. Everybody on me, huddle up. Let's rally the troops. Let's get everybody pumped up here before we kick off. We got a quick TV timeout. They're going to milk this game for all of its worth because it's going to break records. All eyes on Miami and Oregon here. Listen up, y'all. I know for a fact that the guys on the opposite side of the field here did not work harder than you. Not during the offseason and not during the season. No team in the country worked harder than y'all. But that's not going to win you the game. The games must be played. And I want to show you guys something. You see this water bottle right here? This reminds me of Dan Lanning. You want to know why? Because it's empty. Just like his cranium. There's nothing going on up there. So let's go out there. And crush the Ducks. Okay? Unexpected gas on 3. Let's go. Let's get to work. Let's get it. Man, what are they making these water bottles out of these days? How come I struggled to crush that?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
They used to be like so flimsy, and it was just, anyways.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
Let me see those score predictions. Let's see them. Be honest. You guys have been following the virtual season, man. It's unreal. I will be 100% honest. I've even got a little bit of butterflies because it's just, I've not been here. Right? This is, we win, we go play for the Natty. You know it? So like there's so much excitement. There's a little bit of butterflies. I'll be honest.
On first down, get into those 3rd and shorts, because if you're in 3rd and long, there's no chance.
Try to catch the defense with the draw.
Okay. That's the right call. What do we got? Did I get a haircut? I did. For this occasion. I sure did. 35-17, 35-24 Miami. 34-31 Miami.
You're going to have to commit more resources.
Get there. Good tackle. Cypher says 32-19 Oregon. What's going on, Bryce? 31-23 Miami.
They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the defense is ready for it.
Boom. Give us the ball. Quick 3 and out for Dan. Like I said, this one's personal. Let's get it. This is the Orange Bowl. Yes. 38-24, 42-21 Ducks. Oh, buddy.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here.
Great field position to start the game. A dream come true starting from the 50 here. Offense, let's go. We got a little bit of a scripted drive. It's going to have to change up a little. We didn't expect to be starting at the 50, but you know what? It's all part of the plan, so it's going to be all right. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mexican pizza combo, Diablo sauce.
Miami
Baja.
27.
Baja. That's right. Baja. 27-24. Let's go, Randy. Let's go.
So good and so efficient. In
Let's get it.
early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
Remember, Kane up, you can always lower the difficulty, or not difficulty, the resolution. Let me just ask this. Put a 1 if you think Oregon wins.
Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so
I'm just curious.
to get a team back.
Put a 1 if you think Oregon wins. If you don't put anything.
Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself.
That's crazy.
As a premier
Okay.
conference in this sport.
All right. Okay.
Getting set.
Okay, so two people think that Oregon wins. All right.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab.
Nice job.
Tackle finally made to the 37. It'll be 1st and 10.
They ain't seen a tight end like that.
Good find
Nope.
by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series,
Lots of
they're so important
unexpected
to
gas
establish momentum.
tonight.
And now you've got to take
Yes,
that
sir.
momentum and carry it
Yep.
with you. Try to
Drinking
get
a
this
Baja
ball down
right
the
now,
field.
good
Go
choice.
get points on this series.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line.
Honestly, I feel like Mensa panicked a little bit, but you see
Not
the
much of a gain on that completion.
strength of this team. Yep, you see the strength of this team showing right here. Pushing Oregon around a bit.
Down and 9.
We did come to play tonight, Metal God. We did. Straight Street 6 checking in.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, nice
Bad
play by
read.
The defender got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9.
Big 3rd down.
Looking to chuck it again.
There we go, the hesitation. Perfect.
For a completion.
Let's go. Let's go. We'll go hurry up. Come on. Come on, y'all know we practice this. Let's go. They ain't ready. They're not ready for us. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go.
The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
They're not ready for us.
This is what it takes to wear
There's
the
the
U
snap.
on
Quarterback
the side of
setting
your
up the
helmet.
throw.
You know what's ironic? I'm watching Miami play the Ducks after I just had orange duck.
Did you really?
You really need some positive yards. You're down here, you got goal-to-go situation. You don't
I
want to be
do
in
not
front
like
of the
that
ball
call from
where it's
Dawson.
an
That was
obvious
100%
passing
Dawson's
situation.
call.
You gotta get this ball down inside
Unbelievable.
the 5, maybe even inside the
We're gonna have to. Hey, we're gonna have to remove that one.
2 snaps to go for it.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Come on. One Miami Hurricane can't block 2
Well, the
Ducks.
problem with such a
Really?
conservative play call on 2nd down is that you get
Really?
pushed into an obvious play call on 3rd down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense.
Let's go.
And now this offense.
We gotta flex on these guys.
In the air. The quarterback is going to have
Come
to
on.
make a big throw, and this
3rd and
offensive
goal
line's
from the
gonna have to
6.
protect.
You're thinking obvious passing situation, right? No, sir.
And 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch
Let's
this
take the
guy
3.
play.
Come on,
He's so
Marbury.
aggressive. We're
Hey,
gonna see
21.
this all day long. He is
21.
one of the better
Let's go.
linebackers in the
Light
country.
work.
Here he's in the backfield.
Let's take the
making
lead.
play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
There we go. We strike first. We strike first. Come on.
It's a nice job capping
Come
off
on.
that drive with points, and that kick was
Yep.
beautiful.
Dawson got
Right
too
down the
cute.
middle. Some serious
I agree.
confidence for this
It won't
kicker
happen
going
again.
forward.
Come on.
So after coming away with
Can I get a quick check?
the kickoff team is
Break
out.
the immersion. Can everybody hear me, see me okay? We good? Remember, you can adjust the quality on YouTube or set it to automatic if you're buffering, and it should help out.
19. Good job by the coverage
You don't
team.
have to watch at 1080.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes
We
the
good?
field. They were held to a
Perfect,
quick
thank
3
you.
and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on first down.
Oh, Heatherman being real aggressive on first down. I'm here for it.
It's out of bounds after gaining a few
It's going to be a
yards.
long game.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 as they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Near the sticks. It's Moore.
Okay.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
The first of 7 field goals, if that's what it takes to win.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield.
Nice job,
Deflected
Teray.
by the defense and
Teray out there in coverage.
Boy, this defense is very
Got it
good.
under
I've been
control.
impressed
One of the
with
best
Chris in particular
linebackers in the
on
country.
How many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Nope.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that
Nope,
up.
nope, nope.
Outstanding job by the defender. He doesn't arrive early, doesn't create that contact that would lead to a penalty, and yet he's able to get in there and swat this ball away. These windows are
Heatherman
tight for
said,
this
"Coach,
quarterback
call
in
this
large
right here."
part because these defenders are so good.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
That's the money down that defensive
Dante Moore,
coordinators
who?
talk to us about, Chris. They talk
Who?
about their exact
Turn me down.
coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here.
Good block.
Near the 20.
Real good block.
Able to bring
Let's
the
go
return
offense.
to the ground.
Come on, let's go. Let's be super aggressive here.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time.
Let's go. Defense is dialed in. Yep.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but a solid game there.
See, they don't know how to handle these wide receiver bubble screens because we just started running them a week or 2 ago. They don't know. Very limited film.
He's going to hand this off.
The push. Come on.
Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down.
Tempo,
on one
tempo,
play.
tempo. Let's get it.
Feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just
It's gonna be a
yards, so now they come up
long
2nd
game.
and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
A lot of confusion there. Okay.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The
A lot of
defense is
confusion on
all
that
over
one.
The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Punt team. Come on, that was a piss poor
Chris, they
possession
know
on
they're gonna be
offense.
aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of
That's
that. Look at
crazy.
them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job again.
Wow,
being
that's crazy.
aggressive and really forcing the action.
Bad punt, too.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
That was bad all around. Hey, Dawson,
And the
listen,
Oregon offense is
we
back
got to
out
be
on
better
the
than that.
field. They came up
We know what's
empty
at
in the last
stake. Come on,
possession.
earn that
Forced to punt
paycheck.
away. Can they begin to click now?
That's bad all around. That was a bad possession on offense. That was a bad punt. Had an opportunity to pin them deep, let the defense eat. Okay, they're going to match us. They're going to go hurry up. We're going to see a little tempo from them. We're a well-conditioned team. We can handle it.
To play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the
It didn't work, did it?
Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities.
Look him in, Mike.
Targets,
Chevy Traverse.
Looking to throw. It's more.
Oh, you bought one. Heck yeah, bro. Text me a picture of it.
Blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
Chris, I think it's very
okay, we got something for him right here. Here we go.
Because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to automate.
It's caught. He's got room. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Here comes a first.
Lots of movement on defense. We got to. There we go. We got to confuse more. I mean, the guy has a lot of experience. Nobody's denying that.
Like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to throw yet again.
We're ready.
It's Stewart.
We're ready.
For a loss after the completion, not what they were looking for.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Scrambling around now.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go offense. Come on. Bryce might be one of the best players on defense in the country. Let's go sideline, sideline. Hey, it's 3-0, guys. Come on, no hydration. Sideline, sideline, get the iPads. I want iPads in everybody's faces. Come on, come on. Look at that, lots of movement on defense. Heatherman's in his bag right now. Bringing some pressure with Teray. Boom. Okay. All right.
And the Miami offense is back on the field.
Let's go.
They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there.
All right, we'll take a second here on this.
That's a really good job.
It's 3rd and inches.
Gap sound. There's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense showing.
You're going to cramp them? No. Listen, if we can handle these guys without water, think how it's going to go when we give them water in the 4th.
First down gain, moves the ball to the 40.
Right, these guys are physically strong. They're also mentally strong.
You've got to go capitalize. You've got to take advantage of the mistakes of the opposition. Getting that first down of this drive is a big one here to
unexpected gas.
And try to go get some.
Yeah, let's throw some unexpected gas right here. Tony at QB.
Formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Looking to scramble.
There we go. He leads Barcade. Excellent throw.
But they're still short of the first.
I'm not going to lie, I was clinched up, but it worked. It worked.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2.
Thank you, Shogun.
Opens up the offensive playbook here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This whole line is doing work.
Got to grind it out a little.
Be a big gain in the run game
Yep.
to be successful here in a short yardage situation. They're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Electra. Welcome to the Canes, fam. I appreciate you. Welcome back, I should say.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route.
Mensa Barkate, looking good. How you been, my friend?
Before the wide receiver breaks, the quarterback
You ready to rock?
That's what he sees. It's also
it's here.
That he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does,
that's one. 3-0. Semifinal game. Hey, let's huddle up real quick. We're going to have a TV timeout. Let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. I mean, another slow start for us. Okay, another slow start. That's been the case the entire season. Look at that. Oregon with 5 rushing yards. I don't even know their running back's name. Another slow start. There's no excuse for it, but we just got to win. We just got to win. Yep.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
They'll never see this coming.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking
Hey,
for,
Fletch,
but a pretty
next
solid
time,
game.
run Dan Lanning's ass over.
Defend the screen well. The defense, you've got to recognize
Teach him a
what's
lesson.
going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch.
He was
slow,
right there.
But credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Calling a great game so far. Yep. Yep. Feeling real good.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set
Why
of
does
downs.
Pringle spread his legs out when he
These are
hurdles?
the type of run plays that can build into future
Why does he do
success.
that?
I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those.
I mean, it
safeties
works.
down
I'm
the line of
just
scrimmage.
The
curious.
offense finally
Seems
produces
dangerous.
it. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you can't.
Quick immersion timeout. It has put Cam Vaughn back in the freaking game again. I'm going to lose my mind. He's not on the team. It's got to be Bud because I keep taking him out and it keeps putting him back in, and I do it in the main menu. Sorry to break the immersion. Okay. My apologies. We didn't target him. We didn't throw the ball to him, so it's fine.
Pressure to come right up the middle of the field. Right
We got to
in the
get some
face
of this
the
back. That's a
quarterback.
big
Well, I
loss.
think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the
I got the play.
linebackers,
Texas,
and here the
Texas.
linebackers right in the lap
Let's
of the
go.
quarterback right away.
Second down now after the sack.
I don't know how he keeps sneaking in and suiting up for us. I mean, he sued us. Does he think that we want to let him play?
You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
There we go.
Finds his man.
Well-designed play.
And he's run out after
Yep.
a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, I think the best way to defend
Okay.
these drag routes
Okay.
is getting some
Now we got to be
contact early
unpredictable
in
right
this
here.
route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Trying to run. It's Pringle.
That's right. We feel like we can attack the interior of this defense right here.
Yeah, Chris,
We
this is
know
exactly what this
we
coaching
can. We can
staff
push
said
these
they
guys
wanted to
around.
do Was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6.
We're going to pound these
Time and time
boys.
again, They're doing a
Yeah.
great job up front. There's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
I'm challenging the offense. Run the ball again.
It's a nice run setting up third down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand,
run the ball again.
Fourth down. I think they should be willing to go for it on fourth down.
They can't keep this up.
The opposing offense
you know what?
would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
You know what? It's too important. We need 7 here. We need 7. Come on. Dawson, hit me with the perfect play right here.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Touchdown.
PAT, come on, Weinberg. Good job. Good job. No water. Get to the sideline. Let's go. Great timeout.
To go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Come on, we're putting Dan Lanning in his place right now. How many points does Oregon have? Let's ask the fans. How many points does Oregon have? It looks a whole lot like their logo. That's all I'll say.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Is it coincidence? I don't know. How many points do they have?
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Oh, yeah, we love to pound the rock, man. We love to run physical, right? Miami Hurricanes football, we'll toss the ball around. Don't get me wrong. We will. But, look, here's the reality. Mensa has almost 30 interceptions this season. We tweaked some things at practice, and we figured out that here's the thing. If he throws the ball less, he throws less picks.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream.
It took us about 8 games to figure that out, but we finally did.
This guy is sensational.
Okay. Big TFL.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've...
No, we got to be careful over the top here. They might try to send one.
Traditional run game, traditional
nope.
pass game. That's exactly when they're set up to get hit. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him?
At the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. As they
okay.
Back here in this playoff game.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was
okay. What? So they play a special sound effect through the stadium speakers? Okay. All right. It's always been us against the world. It's always been us against everybody. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
See if they can convert the point after.
Was there holding on that play? We'll have to go back and look. I wouldn't doubt it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
That's crazy.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
We had a hole.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction.
It's going to be a close game.
It's a beautiful stop.
Oh, buddy, it's going to be a close game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Pringle.
Is what Oregon thinks.
The stop made at the 45, but enough.
That's what they
First
think.
down.
Not me. I'm thinking bigger.
Really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it on first down.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay.
Down.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical.
Listen, trust.
Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him.
Yep, caught him right here.
Is the passing
Yep.
game.
Gets the first and still running.
Yep.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big play.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly,
We got a way better run game.
There's a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just.
And it's going to carry us through this game.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
They do not know how to stop this right now.
The ball in their hands. They just hate to.
And now the rain starts.
This guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage.
We love it.
He's able to get 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we love it.
Extra yards
Let's go.
contact.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
So what do we do when it starts to rain? You're darn right. We're going to throw it right when they least expect it.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're in field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets a score. That is a massive play in this game and one we definitely will remember.
Okay. Throwing the ball in the rain right as it begins to rain. Let's scratch that off the... Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Okay.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
We're so fast we ran past. That's
Kickoff
insane.
team out there. They
We're so fast that we ran past it.
Scoring a touchdown. Return starts.
That, you know how big that would have been?
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. As we start this drive, let's check with
We ran past it.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. During that last drive, their starting quarterback.
I don't believe it.
And the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so
Oh,
much love.
boy.
Congratulations.
Oh, boy. They think we're not going to throw the football now.
History here today. Guys,
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays.
Good to see you,
against what is
Trojan.
clearly
We were,
a
man. It was 10-0.
defense.
It was 10-0 10 minutes ago.
Create some sort of little RPO.
You know, ain't that crazy?
And not just calling this on the sideline.
That one falls incomplete.
We gotta
Looking for a
hold
flag,
that.
Doesn't get it. Brings up third.
Bro, we have got to
Really
hold
good timing
that.
from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Punt team, come on.
That's a
Let's
solid
punt and play
tackle by
defense.
this defense, just
Let's be
short of the
smart.
marker, but inside of 2 yards, I
Be
think
smart
you're
here.
gonna go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The third
Really?
catch made at the 30-yard
Really?
line.
He got there on the wet field? I don't believe that for a second.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field.
Okay.
Trying to build
All
on
right.
this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter.
All right, going to need the defense to step up for us here. That's definitely not the way.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down.
Not the way.
A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that previous play.
Okay, okay. Bring them in.
On the run, it's Hill. Open field ahead. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I want to call a timeout so bad right now, but we got to save them just in case. We need a mental reset. They have all the momentum at the moment.
You're going to have a chance in this game.
Secondary backed up off the ball now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Where's Tony? He's in the game. We're at number 1. I mean.
This is what it takes.
So when you put a play action fake out there is conflict
Coach,
on the defense.
what adjustments are you planning at one half?
We're going to adjust from losing to winning.
That's what allows the tight end to
That's what we're going to do.
And now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense.
Thank you for the 2 oath enforcement.
I absolutely love.
That's the plan.
And it's a direct snap. He's running out of time.
There we go.
Oh, and he's going backwards.
Come on, we'd like to get the ball back one more time.
This defense at all.
Yeah, ideally we get the ball back one more time here.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
I know, we got to figure it out, bro. We will.
Looking downfield. It's Moore.
How does he get that off in time? How?
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive.
Press up on these chumps. Come on.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Okay.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend.
Let's go. We can block
the run
this.
And the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
7-point game.
It's a nice job.
Come on, offense. We can absolutely score right here. There's 0 excuses. 0 excuses. Thomas says just put $1,100 for Miami to win the Natty. Payout of $13,600. Am I cooked? I can't remember. Is cooked a good or a bad thing? Are you cooking? Yes.
And he takes this from inside the
yeah.
He stopped.
Oh yeah.
19. Good job by the coverage team.
Okay. Plenty of time here. We're going to lock in. We love these moments. We really do. We love these moments. Hold them to 3 right there. Oh, yeah.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Okay, that's actually a good drop. I'd rather drop it there. I really would.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Let's fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield.
Good catch, Moore. Good catch, bro. Good catch.
Trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly.
And he's looking to make a big.
Way too much air under it. I mean, he had multiple guys open.
We're just not going to win big games if you're
We caught him right there. Had multiple guys open he could have hit, but just too much air under it. That's a bummer. Yeah, that one hurts. Okay. Plenty of time, 2 timeouts. We're not sweating.
Completion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
That's just insane.
Never had a chance. Defense grabs him.
That does not even make sense.
I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking,
that makes no sense.
The run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Dan Lanning's greedy ass would call a timeout right there because he thinks he's going to get the ball back. He thinks we're not going to convert this 3rd and 16.
Told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near.
All right, we got to make them pay.
And that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion from no gain.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just.
There's too much air under it. We got to throw some dots. I mean, we got to punt. We got to punt.
Probably should have been picked off.
And the Canes will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would
really? There was backspin on that ball. There was literal backspin on that ball. I mean, that just doesn't even make sense.
How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play.
Lasers, yes. We do need some lasers.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Okay.
And the pass is intercepted.
Here's the thing. Sometimes you got to understand that it's all part of the plan. Right? Okay. Sometimes you got to have some belief. You got to trust. Yeah.
Today he just has not responded well.
We got 2 timeouts. Y'all are not going to like this call, but just trust me. Trust me. It's all about that unexpected gas right here. When you have Gerard Pringle, right, as a running back on your team, that's insane. We're going to burn a timeout right here. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. What we can't do, right, we tell the offense, you just cannot turn it over here. You cannot turn this ball over.
The Hurricanes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Built to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that
let's go. Let's go.
Is good for a first and goal.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Hustle.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Let's go. Come on, props to the defense. Offense getting it done. Y'all came to play. Come on. These people spent their hard-earned money to come watch y'all play. Don't let the fans down.
So you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now
okay.
You can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best.
And what did I say about Dan Lanning? What did I say? I said his greedy ass called a timeout because he wants to get the ball back and he wants to try to push it downfield. when he could have went into halftime pretty much basically up 17-10. That's what he gets.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much.
He deserves every bit of that.
Offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return.
Woo.
Much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Yo, Electra gifting out a Canes fan membership, and it goes to a good guy. Real good guy.
So they start
Gifting
the
one
drive
out
here,
to
looking
Thomas
make something happen
Shearer.
in the final seconds before halftime. And here's the handoff.
Thank you, Electra.
Bring him down
It'll
right
pop
at
up
the
at some
30-yard
point.
line.
Look at him.
Timeout is called.
Look at him.
Strategy. Time
He's
for
calling a
just one
timeout
or
here.
two plays here before halftime.
Unreal.
Looks like one more play
Yeah,
here before
Thomas is in
halftime.
the
Back to
the
throw.
kidney
It's
stone
Moore.
club with me. So
Shot to the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs
thank you,
out in the
Electra.
first half.
Thank you. We got a heck of a ball game going on right now. 17-17. We're going into the locker room 0-0. It is what it is, right? We'd rather be up. But I think we're playing some decent football right now. Let's leave the coolers out here. Yeah, make sure the locks. Okay, and who's in charge of the key? They've got it, okay. You hang on to that. Keep the lids locked on it. No hydration, right? We save that for the fourth if we think that we need it. All right, let's go. Guys, winner plays in the national championship. Come on, 110 rushing yards for the Ducks. That's real funny because 70% of that came off one play. They cannot run the ball on us. That was one play.
Thank you for the update.
Yep. But you lay low. I know you've been here. You've been here. I consider you a good friend. I hope you can say the same. Coop is a skinny Butch Davis. I don't know if is that a compliment or should I be offended? I think that's kind of a compliment. Yo, okay. I will take that. I appreciate that. Okay. Look, guys, 17-17. You know the drill. Winner plays in the national championship game. 2 quarters remain. Winner plays Ohio State or Ole Miss. But we got to win this game first. This season we have been a second half team. We have owned the fourth quarter. But this is going to be, it's a game. It's a game, I do want to take a quick TV timeout to tell y'all about the sponsor of the stream tonight, Prize Picks. Guys, I love using this app. I really do. Right now with football season coming up, both college and NFL, I want to take a look over on the team pick section. That's right. You can see where it's available here. You can pick winners, totals, and spreads. You're in California, you can get on Prize Picks. You're in Florida, you can get on Prize Picks. Tennessee, Texas, North Carolina, it's available. And I'm thinking upsets. I already put in a pick for NC State to beat Virginia, but we can also pick totals and spreads. So TCU is going to be playing North Carolina. What does this say? Stanford wins by over 3.5 points. What do we got here? Florida State wins by over 31.5 over New Mexico State. That's probably a yes. I would say that's a yes. Look, Florida State might not be as good as a lot of people think, but I do think they'll really take it to a team like New Mexico State. That's a really, really bad football team. Florida State's probably going to put 50 or 60 plus up on these. They're going to run it up. Mike Norvell is going to want to do that. We'll say 20-39, so almost double our money. We'll submit the entry. There it is. New users, if you download Prize Picks tonight and use code word HMA, when you play your first $5 lineup, you get $150 in lineups if you win. You don't have to just be on the team pick section. You can go over to the players, and you can pick more or less on player stats. And it's as simple as that. It's America's #1 sports picks app. We got so many in, ready for the season. Look at that. Let's win together. Follow me over on Prize Picks at Coach Coop. Shout out to them. Jump over there. Let's win some cash together this football season. How about it? Let's do it. Let's also kick off the second half here, or receive, rather.
The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half.
Yes, I still think, though, that NC State could shock them. I do.
Fields it inside.
It's not
the 5-yard
impossible.
line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
All right, we're going to go Lux Box. We're going to go Discovery Lux Box. Quick.
Exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far. Really
Great blocking.
limiting what the other is able to do.
Boy, Oregon looks like they're gassed. And it's just the start of the third quarter. Let's go. Let's go. Nobody has the conditioning, the stamina that we have. Absolutely nobody. No team in the country can match it.
This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up.
We got to set the tone. That's right. Thank you, Dade County Dirty.
And get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
You know I appreciate y'all. I hope you know that. Oof, okay.
First down, looking to throw the football.
Quick throw, probably wrong. Wrong read. Yep.
Very tough second down coming
Don't
up.
like that.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the
Oh, you think it's Miami and NC State in the ACC championship game? NC State has a favorable schedule, I will say. Yeah, and you guys know I don't believe in Dave Doran at all. If they want to win, if they want to be serious, they need to move on from him.
First down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves
Trust. This siege, welcome in.
Third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw.
There we go. Moore with 2 big catches. Let's go. Good patience from Mensa right there. Excellent job. We love that. There it is. Finally popped up.
But they're able to still move the
there it is.
Good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move.
How you doing tonight, Siege?
Create a first down.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So
we're going to wear them down a little bit.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues
what we're
to
do.
gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive
big hole.
Has got to start winning their one-on-one
Let's go.
up front.
Tackle made, but they
Electra getting out another one. This one goes to Rob. Yo, Rob.
Easy right down
Heck
the
yeah.
center of that defense. Great job by this
Let's
offensive
go.
line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color. And
love
that's
that.
An easy run for a big gain from this back.
Thank you, Electra.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch.
There we go. That's fine.
Defense shoves him out of bounds.
That's fine, man. Right now they have no answers for what we're doing. Just keep it up.
4-yard gain makes
There it is. Look at that U by your name, Rob. You're locked in. Let's go. Games start next week for Miami.
Receiver in motion now.
Love it.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Okay.
Nothing doing.
Should have saw that coming.
Big D tackle there for the stop.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
3rd and short here in this
Somebody's got to be open here.
play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Boom.
Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. That gain moves the ball to the 17.
Let's go.
1st down.
Well, this is
Statement drive right here, eating up so much time.
Is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down, and you create a 1st down for your offense.
Let's go.
This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Trust.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
Hey, I'm not Mensa. Hey, son, look, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play enough.
We didn't help you out much on that play. That's fine. That's all right.
Feel like there was much open down the
That's
field.
okay. Sometimes that's what you got to do. It hurts, but it's necessary sometimes. It is what it is.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here.
There we go.
It's a handoff.
We'd like to pick up the first, though. I can't lie. We'd really like to pick up the first there. We're going to run right into the teeth of this defense. Daring them to stop us.
And for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
We might just take our time and take the rest of the 3rd quarter.
No matter what they're trying to do, pass the football, run the football.
I would love to see Dan Lanning's face right now. I wish I could see it.
This is such a good drive right now.
Keep attacking that left side. Come on.
The Hurricanes line it up with 1st.
Let's go, Akito. Little by little, chipping away. Yep. Block somebody. Okay. Well, shoot. All right.
Losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing.
I'll tell you what we want to do. This is what we want to do.
Into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast
Jordan Lyle
recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
No shot, he makes that tackle. Really? Okay. All right. See how it is. Yeah, we stalled out down here. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out.
3rd and goal from the 14.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can he get in? And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring
Oh, from the 3.
Field goal range.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to
all that, we got to take the 3.
It's got to be framed up, and it's
Let's go, Weinberg. We got to take the points, man. We got to take the lead.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team.
Boy, that one hurts, though. We need 7. If we're going to beat, okay, if we are going to beat the Ducks, y'all got to finish these drives. Damn, man. We looked a little tired. Late in that drive, definitely no hydration for anybody on the O-line. Unreal. I thought we were better than that.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone.
We're going to trust this defense a little bit. It's not like it's a situation where, okay, Coop, you got a great offense, but the defense is lacking. The defense has carried in some of these games lately.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands
Nope.
it off.
Now this defense is
They
in a
can't run the
perfect
ball.
Situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can
You're
get
right,
these
no
pass
rain.
rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Same tailback, another carry.
No vision. You wish you could be Gerard Pringle, Mark Fletcher, Jordan Lyle, Marty Brown. Yeah.
To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Slides a good throw. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. That's strong.
Bro, we got blown up right there, though. We really did.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing
Do people know why it's called Gatorade?
I
I do, yeah.
Give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Do you?
They'll actually lose
Here we go, here we go.
After the catch, the defense all over in that time. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Pressure is
Ball. Great call, Heatherman. Great call.
What an outstanding job by this defense.
What a call from Heatherman.
Quarterback is electric, and particular when he gets loose. And here
Holy smokes, man, that's big. Having to settle for 3, we ate up the third quarter. This was all Miami in the third. Come on, man.
Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain.
Okay. Here's the thing. They're going to think we're running the ball. 100% Dan thinks we're running the ball. What are we going to do? We're going to hit him with a little screen. Okay? Just trust.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Just kidding. We're going to throw it to the Okay, what's this guy's wingspan? Really? How long are his arms?
Well, I love the idea of going to the big tight end here down the field, but this is just elite coverage. And I know
we got Mr. Elastic over here. That's crazy.
Elevate there and get that ball out of the air.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. He'll hand it off.
Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Okay.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture. And he's able to make the tackle in space.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out.
Boom, what are you doing, 7? What are you doing, 7? Hey, what are you looking at? Are you looking over at the Miami cheerleaders? Yeah, I don't blame you.
Weapon has been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure.
So, do you think that all of that's part of the plan? Everything. Heck of a throw, man. Y'all better watch out. Oath is handing out memberships. 5 Canes fam memberships from Oath. Thank you, Oath Enforcement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you got gifted, be sure to thank Oath. King. Hold on. Let me lock in real quick.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh, a little too much traffic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Whoa. Oath, thank you very much for that. Look at that. We got more U's in the chat. Growing the family before the season gets here. That means a ton, Oath Enforcement. Thank you. They enjoy the Canes fan member only emotes. I'll tell you guys something when the season gets here that we're doing. Canes fan members are going to have an extra opportunity to win money with score predictions this year. I'm not trying to sell you on like doing a membership. I'm just telling you. The Canes fan members are going to have extra perks this year.
Hand it off for a draw.
Here we go. Marty Brown. Fresh legs in there. Old school Kane 1983. Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you. Come on. Come on, I'm talking every single week. Every single week. Here we go. Look at this. Look at their stats, man. And it really should not even be this close, but it's the semifinals. We own the fourth quarter. We are 1 quarter away from playing in the freaking national championship, guys. I need to see more energy. It is 20-17, win or go home. The Coach Coop Plays virtual season could be over tonight if we drop this game to the Ducks. Nobody wants to come up to the podium and say, wow, we just lost to a Duck. I plan on winning this game. I plan on dominating the fourth quarter. Hey, no hydration. No hydration yet. Let's hold. Yes, let's hold. Okay. Let's hold. Come on. Come on. But for real, old school Kane 1983, welcome aboard. Welcome to the Canes fam. If you drop a message, we'll pin it up there. Let you by your name. It looks good. It looks real good. Man, we got Clemson fans in here with the U's. We got Florida State fans with the U's. Soft Taco Supreme, Pepsi. Soft Taco Supreme, Pepsi. Pepsi, Pepsi. Come on.
So here we go. First play.
Love the fours, man. I love the energy. We're trying to go play for a national championship.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Power football. Power football at these guys.
The offense a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly,
that's how the Canes roll.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
We're gonna kick your shit in. Listen, I'm hyped up.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier.
Dawson wants to get fancy with it. I say we run it right at him. I'm overriding Dawson.
They'll try to run this one in.
Let's go. Hey, Weinberg, put this through. All right? I want to see you put it in like you've never put it in before. Come on, work. It's like I said. Hey, could we bounce it off outside with a little toss or a sweep? Yeah, maybe. Could we fake the handoff because they know we're going to run it and send one over the top? Yeah, maybe. But how about instead we just run it right at this Ducks defense because they can't handle the heat? We got a bunch of firemen on this team. They love the heat. They live for it.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Let's go. Come on. Let's put these boys away. Let's go. I'm fired up.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
The scores that they have been off of crazy plays. Think about it. We screwed up on defense. They busted a big run. A pick six. What have the Ducks done tonight? Really? Really?
I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB
Electra handing out another membership. This one goes to Jordan Walton Basketball. My guy. Thank you, Electra. Okay, yeah, we got to be real careful. Number 6 is scooting.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Okay.
And the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind
guys,
the scoreboard,
1 quarter.
Losing a panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get
a lot of movement on offense and defense.
So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then
okay.
To build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field.
Is anybody nervous? Be honest.
Offense behind the 6 now on
anything can happen, man. It's the semifinals. It's only a 10-point game.
Out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back.
Roast them.
Yeah. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side.
Give me that.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He goes down, but snags the ball.
Dante Moore, who?
It's a takeaway.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit.
Never heard of him.
Put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation.
Throws up a freebie to Poiser. You know what we're about to do. See, that's one of the big differences between us and a lot of other teams across the country. We're not worried about how it looks. We're just worried about getting the job done. And sometimes, if that means running the football a lot more than people like, then so be it. I saw the backlash on social media early in the season. Oh, the Canes are having to lean on the run game because they can't throw the ball. Yeah, okay.
They knew that was going to be a
all right.
emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here.
No. I know people are going to say you're crazy, Coop. I don't like it. No. Don't like it at all. Sometimes you just got to trust your gut. Didn't like that one bit. We got something for him. Yeah, we got something for him.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
That is just
it was there.
This group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all.
It was there.
Straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as
okay.
That is very safe.
We might have played it too safe. I can own it right there. We played it a little too safe.
Bring their punt team onto the field.
We should have threw the ball.
The 4th time tonight. And on 4th down, the
can our punter not send it 100 yards like everybody else?
See if he can make something happen with the return.
Like really?
But that's a solid return.
Is it everybody but us? Man, it could have been the dagger. Bro, it could have been the dagger on that drive.
Is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Get there.
Fights through a tackle.
There's just no way. I'm not believing 6 is feeling that good right now.
Here's the 2nd down play.
We didn't have enough time. We wanted to change up the defense. That's a bummer. Okay. Here we go. We got to bring some pressure.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
They finally stopped him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
They're doing a good job here putting themselves in position inside the 5, but got to score quickly. You need the ball multiple times. This ball needs to be in the end zone right away.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, buddy. Okay, that was their cleanest drive of the game. Okay. Oh, boy, it's a 3-point ball game with a ton of time left. Oh, man. Okay. All right, offense. Hey, offense. Y'all are all right. Come on. Y'all are all right. This is our quarter, man. That's a – come on. Somebody's got to get off that block, though. Somebody's got to get off that for me.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
It's win or go home. It's win to go play in the Natty.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
All right, we know what to do.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
We're ready.
They had to punt the ball.
We're ready.
I'm sorry.
John Boyd, thank you for the 5.
Let's get that done. 4-minute offense time.
I can't believe we just had to do that. Off of a kickoff. It is what it is. Sean Boyd, thank you for the 5. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the love, man. I'll sit you up there with Randy. We had to burn a timeout late in the 4th right here. That's embarrassing.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the
It's okay.
football.
It's okay.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition.
It's all right.
So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You got to achieve at least
We
one.
cannot be nervous.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's do what we've been doing.
Looking for an open man.
There we go.
Catch hold over the middle.
Ball security. Hold on to that thing. Like it's your newborn baby.
There you go. That's a nice completion by
Hold
this
on to the
quarterback,
pigskin.
And he's able to move
Yep.
the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this. Find the open
We all right, man.
and hit him with the accurate pass.
We're okay. Sean, I'll sit you up there here in a moment.
Really clicking.
Nothing wrong with burning a little bit of clock. Just be smart.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I'm just telling you guys, I trust, right? I would put my life on the line for this O-line in this running back room. I would.
Offense getting set up. Here's second.
I really would. But sometimes, right?
From the shotgun, he's
Sometimes, though, you got to throw the ball.
goes to his right side there for the completion. And that game moves the ball across the
I don't know if
field.
anything on this sideline is budged. Dan Lanning's been known to cheat.
Finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel. But let's
Listen, I don't know if anything's budged, so we got to do some, you know what I mean? We got to be careful with what we say.
Stat sheet, this defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to
We should not be snapping the ball outside of 5 seconds on the play clock.
Riding away with a running game.
With the change of direction by Fletch. The ref. Really? Really, ref? Unreal.
Performance in this playoff game.
Well,
That's
exactly
wild.
What you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this
That
game,
is wild, man.
and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
There we go.
Here's
Hold the ball.
Underneath to the tight end. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout.
Do you believe? To go to the national championship game.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's got space. Will not be brought down.
Fletch wants it.
They make the
Fletch wants it.
That just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout.
Attack that left side. They're weak. Them boys are weak.
Trying to run it. It's Fletcher.
Okay, why do we have guys running backwards, though? That's what I want to know. Why do we have guys out there running backwards like that? That's unreal. Like, what is that? What are we doing there?
They'll only be up 6. I do not like that position for them and their defense. So
Are we being real?
Get this ball into the end zone. It's not about the clock.
Say this down to 2 minutes. Come on, let's see what they come out in on defense. Okay, we know what we're working with here. Okay. All right. Now here's what we do. Guess what? Hey.
Trailing here late.
Activate the hydration station. That's right. High quality H2O. Unlock the coolers. Yes, sir. I'm serious. Unlock the coolers. Hydrate up, boys. Hydrate up. Yep.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4.
I don't like it.
Will call their 3rd and final.
I don't like it.
They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And he will be
Tony had it.
no gain.
Tony had it, man. He had it.
Snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Third down and goal for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game.
We got to take the field goal.
If it is, as a
we got to take the field goal, y'all.
Snapping this ball on the next
it hurts. We could have, if we finish that drive, man, it's GG's. We got to take the field goal.
So on 4th down,
unreal.
The place kicker in a very
we have to.
Spot here.
That was real fishy how much they could read what we were doing there, but we have to. Listen, we got to trust this defense. Okay? We got to trust this defense. I'm very disappointed in the offense right there, though. Very disappointed. We got a 6-point ball game, 38 seconds left. Both teams, no timeouts. Here we go.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it.
Here it is. They can score a touchdown and get an extra point and win the game.
Bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
Or we can end it right here.
18. That's good coverage.
It has to be a touchdown for them.
So here we go. Time for
Here it is, guys.
Oregon offense to deliver late
Here we
in
go.
this tight game. They need a touchdown to take the lead here and get closer to a spot in that national championship.
Why don't you take the flag, mind games?
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Drop it
Listen,
back.
trust the
It's
process.
It's a quick grab.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set
Shut
up
up.
to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up. This is really good situational
I don't think my
awareness
cheeks
from
could
this
be
offense.
could
They
be
understand that they
clenched
need to
any
get the ball out
tighter.
of bounds. Remember now, the
I
clock
really
is gonna
don't.
stop if you get the first down. It's going to stop if you get the ball out of bounds. So you
I
gotta
really
break
don't.
those
Nope.
areas of the field. As a quarterback, this ball has to go past the chains or outside the numbers. That's how you're going to move it down and get this score that you desperately need.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Come on, come on, come on.
Serious drama
Here we
here.
go, come
The
on.
semifinal game comes down
Let's
to the
go.
final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And the quarterback will just clock the football.
4 seconds. They got probably one shot at the end zone right here. Guys, it's the game to go to the Natty.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Second down, we're going to throw it. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it.
We're going to the national championship. Yo!
Something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky. Because they can celebrate the win. The ultimate game now awaits them.
For the first time in Coach Coop history, we're playing for a national championship.
Still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title.
Oh, man.
This needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the
Oh, I need
stage
a
is
moment.
set for this
Give me a
season's
moment.
Ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler.
It wasn't
Another
perfect.
presentation of EA Sports
We got too pretty a couple of times. The rain started coming down. We tried to throw the ball. We threw a pick six. We gave up some big plays. There were multiple times we could have put the dagger in it. We could have ended it.
This is what it takes to wear the U.
We're playing for a national championship.
Go Canes.
30-24. Let's get out of it. I'm shaking. Yo. Holy smokes. Do not go anywhere because post-game press conference is happening and we have to find out who we're playing in the Natty. Is it Miami versus Ohio State or Miami versus Ole Miss? Who's it going to be? Here it is, man. Look, I'm not going to pretend like it was perfect. No coach is going to look back at any game and say, I called a perfect game there. You know, no coach is going to say that. There's room for improvement always, and we live by that mindset. We know that. But look at where we are. Yep. Duck, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. Being Smart with the 28 months with the congratulations. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Mr. Consistent, my God, Duck. Be Small, are you ready for the season? I know you are, man. I know you are. The Miami Hurricanes overcome their final test from Oregon. National title game awaits. Can we admit that was a hell of a game? Straight Street 6 took the words right out of my mouth. 30-24. Wow. 30-24. Okay. Let's find out who we play. Here we go. Moment of truth. What's your prediction? Ole Miss or Ohio State? Let me ask. Predictions. Ole Miss or Ohio State? Who do we play? What do you guys think? Last chance. Come on, humor me for a second. Let's see. B Small says Ohio State. Raymond, Ohio State. Ohio State. Chris Kane says Ole Piss. Ohio State. Almost everybody thinks Ohio State. Okay. Here we go. Okay, a couple of awards got to go out. Wow. Chambliss won the Heisman, by the way. The Ole Miss quarterback, Trinidad Chambliss, he is Heisman winner in 2026. They have an explosive offense. We're going to go look at the score and find out how they beat Ohio State. That is your 2026 National Championship game, as it says, for all the marbles. There it is. We play the Ole Miss Rebels in the Natty. What did I say? They quoted me. Okay, what did I say? I said, best week of preparation I've been a part of. Our team will be ready when that ball is kicked off. Now, funny enough, you guys are right. So Ole Miss is who defeated the CPU Miami Hurricanes team in the semifinal game. So you guys are saying it's an opportunity for a Coach Coop-led team to get revenge. I like that angle. Yeah. Let's save it. Let's look at the stats from the Oregon game. And then let's find out how Ole Miss beat Ohio State and what the score was. A final look at the bracket and post-game press conference before we call it a night. Let's look at the bracket. Oh, buddy. You got to admit, these semifinal games were great. Because look at the scores. It's the right teams. It really is. 30-24, Canes over Oregon, over the Ducks. And then look at Ole Miss and Ohio State, 27-21. Both 6-point victories. Close. Oh, man. Oh, man. And now here's the good news. Let me tell you this real quick. We're doing it tomorrow. Just so you know. If you guys want to, or if you want, we can do it Friday. Do you want to do the national championship game tomorrow, or do you want to do it Friday? It's up to you guys. Whatever the majority prefer, tomorrow or Friday. Let's see. Let's look at our game. Tomorrow or Friday? What are you guys feeling? Because I know a lot of people are extra hype on Friday because it's Friday, the weekend is here, and then there's, what are we thinking? I'll read off some stats while you guys let me know. Let me know tomorrow on Thursday or Friday for the national championship game, and then that is the true end to the virtual season for Coach Coop plays, and it's all done. That's it. Tomorrow or Friday. 475 total yards of offense for us, 300 for Oregon. Look at the total plays. We ran 84. They ran 47. We ran almost twice as many plays as the Ducks did. We had 203 on the ground. They had 155. 272 passing for us, 145 for them. 53% on third downs is actually not terrible for us. The decision a couple of times to kick the field goal, to take the 3, paid off for us. You know? It really did. It paid off for us. It's very tough in those moments when you feel like the offense is moving, but you get stopped on third down. It's like 4th and inches, 4th and 1. You want to go for it. I get it, but you gotta be smart. We had 1 turnover, a pick 6. Oregon had 3. We look at this. This has been the game plan a lot this season. Look at the very bottom. Look at the time of possession. 30 minutes to their 9 minutes. That doesn't even seem real. How can you win a football game? They had 1 defensive score. How are you going to win it when your offense is on the field for 9 minutes? That's tough. Yeah. For sure, Wesley. Shout out to August. Shout out to August turning to, going to be a Canes fan, right, Wesley? Going to be one of the biggest Canes fans.
This is what it takes.
Happy early birthday to August as well. Good to see you, Wesley.
On the side of your helmet.
Jumped in late, not sure if you touched on Upshaw suing. Do you have any info? I am liking that NC State pick in FSU this week.
Thank you.
Give me your pick in the TCU game. Either day is good.
Oh, let me look at it. Let me glance at the TCU game after, if you're still here, Tucci, after the post-game press conference. And I'll just tell you what I'm feeling. We'll just see how close we can get with it, right? We did talk about the suing. Are you talking about Vaughn? With Cam Vaughn? I don't have any info on that. I don't. I was kind of shocked by it. I think it's BS, but yeah. Thank you for the 10, Tucci. Thank you. We'll get the UNC TCU pick in. Playing over in Dublin. Also, shout out to Michael Keeler, by the way, joining the Canes fan. I appreciate you, Michael. Thank you for the love. 26 of 38, 68% completion percentage. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. What do? We ran the freaking ball. And it's interesting because Pringle has been in the triple digits in rushing yards for probably 4 or 5 weeks now. We kind of settled on him. He's a lot faster. It's worked well for the offense, but it was the Mark Fletcher game. 21 carries for 137, 6.5 average per carry, and a touchdown. It was tough that we couldn't get it done. We couldn't finish right there late. I feel like when we made that Wildcat call with Tony, he had multiple lanes open right there. I don't really know what happened. I'd love to go back and watch the replay on that. If he cuts back, I think if he cuts to the right, he maybe is in. Tony should have scored on that Wildcat play. But we win, so hey. Moore. This was the Joshua Moore game. Converted on several big third downs. Chain mover against the Ducks. Lofton was 71. Pringle got a little more involved in the passing game. We found ways to use him. Tony was covered up a lot. Look, if we can't use him as the weapon that he is, we'll use him as a decoy. It is what it is. Sacks. Don't feel like we had a lot of sacks this game. We only had 1.
This is what it takes.
We only had 1 sack. That Oregon offensive line put up a
On the
fight.
side of your helmet.
Yeah, they did.
Coming in late, but I see you got the win.
Thank
Honey
you, King
bee
Season.
fire.
Thank you. It was not easy. I'm not even going to pretend like it was. It was not easy. Thank you for the 2, bro. It came down to the wire. Yeah. Bryce with a pick. O'Connor with a pick. Poyser with that late pick. There are your stats. I want to just quickly, because I know everyone's interested in Miami. Let's see the Ohio State Ole Miss stats out of curiosity. I mean, we're going to be playing Ole Miss, so let's see what they did. And then we'll see what you guys put between Thursday or Friday. I'm thinking maybe Thursday because you guys are right. There's games being played on Friday, right?
Win the Natty and do some Mario can't do check mark.
That's not true. That's not true. You mean we're just going to win it before in 2026 before he does in 2026, right? We're doing it. Mario's doing it. We're kind of setting the tone for the 20. Listen, I'm just saying. Thank you, King Season. So what happened in this game? Ole Miss had more offense, 437 to their 369. Wow, rushing. Ohio State had 74 on the ground. Ole Miss had 185 on 29 carries. Look at the difference in yards per rush. 2.1 for Ohio State, 6.4 for Ole Miss. Probably Lacey, I'm guessing. Passing yards, Ohio State had more. Third downs were not great for Ole Miss. 2 turnovers for the Buckeyes. And it was 2 picks. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Let's see the player stats right quick. Yeah, saying it went 27 of 34, but 2 picks. Yikes. Bo Jackson only had 56 rushing yards. Jeremiah Smith had 62. Look, I know y'all wanted to see. Be honest. Ennis had 74. This is who we're playing. Chambliss goes 21 of 36, a touchdown, 252 yards. Oh, wow. Really? I was wrong. I thought that it was Lacey. It was Chambliss with that. How? You're telling me that Trinidad Chambliss had 129 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on Ohio State. Oh, buddy. Well, you know what we're going to be working on? We got to shut him down. Yeah, we got to shut down Chambliss in the national championship. That's crazy. Triple digits rushing for a quarterback. That's wild. Okay, that cannot be a factor when they play us. We cannot allow that to happen. Deuce Alexander had 112, leading and receiving. Did they have a lot of 2 sacks? Okay. No, wait a minute. That was block. Okay. No, I just want to focus on that. That's yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's your Heisman winner. Yeah. Oh, buddy. There it is. There it is, guys. Miami and Ole Miss play in the national championship. It was my first time in the playoffs. We win the quarterfinals. We win the semifinals. We beat the heck out of Boise State. We beat Oregon by 6, and we take on a team that just beat who else did they beat before Ohio State? What was their path? Texas Tech. So they whooped up on Texas Tech 40-14. But then Ohio State played them close. This is the right matchup. Yeah, this is the one that makes the most sense. For sure. Yeah. Okay. Before the post-game press conference, I'm going to go head to the locker room and celebrate with the guys. We do want to give them a moment, of course, because they did win the game. I do want to see if you guys said Thursday or Friday. Tomorrow. Mr. Coaster says Friday. Ray says tomorrow. So what's the week 0 schedule? Let me look again. Are there any Friday games, or is it just Saturday? I thought Saturday was the first day for games. It was the Dublin game. Oh, you're talking about... I got you. Okay. I'm looking on my computer. So you guys, let's see. So when does like Jacksonville State and North Dakota State? They play Friday or Saturday? No, they play Saturday. Who plays Friday? Is there not a call-in show for Friday? No, because Miami doesn't play this week. We just do it the night before Miami games. It looks like people are saying that they want the Natty to be tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow. I'm down for either day. I'm pumped no matter what. I'm just not seeing what the Friday games are. But there might be somebody playing. Maybe it's just teams that... Yeah. I mean, we can't make everyone happy. Prediction for Final Four IRL. I might do a video on it. I'm still not sure. Most people are saying Thursday. Uber Eats says tomorrow because he has to start drinking Friday for the games on Saturday. Fair. Okay. Fair. Okay, I'm trying to find who the FCS teams are. I'm getting distracted now. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, you got Colgate playing Fordham on Friday. You got Villanova playing W&M. I mean, we're going to soak it up and get anything we can, right? Albany plays New Hampshire. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow. Let's do the Natty tomorrow. I wanted to lock that in before the post-game press conference. I'm sorry if I'm killing the vibe or anything. I wanted to check. We will do this stream tomorrow. Thank you, Raymond. We will do the Coach Coop plays Miami versus Ole Miss in the national championship tomorrow. Yep. I wanted to go ahead and set that so people know. Post-game press conference, I'm going to go congratulate the guys real quick. You are the media. I will answer your questions. You know the matchup. You just saw us play Oregon, so you know what happened with that. Bring your tough questions. Bring your congratulations. All that good stuff. Let me go say what's up to the guys, and then I'll see y'all at the podium in less than... Hey, yeah, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow. A lot more faces here than I'm used to seeing. If you guys could turn off the flash on the camera phones. Wow, that's blind over here. Hold on. Okay. Athletic director, I got to answer this. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm kind of at the podium. Yes. Yeah, again, you know the drill. Contractually obligated. Yes, we need to answer some questions from the media. Okay. Yes. Hey, in your office. Okay, immediately after you want to discuss a raise. Okay, and a contract extension. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. All right, I will see you immediately after. Okay. All right, thank you, sir. Yes. You look very handsome today, by the way. I saw you up in the... Right there? Hello? Okay. All right. Well, wow. We just punched our ticket to the national championship. It's one of those things that it's almost as if we talked about this. It's almost as if we're almost there. Almost delivering on the promise that was made many months ago. I had a lot of teams across the country offer me bukus of money. Money that I could never spend if I made it my life mission to spend it. But I knew that I wanted to stay home. I wanted to coach a team that I truly loved and cared about, and that's here at Miami. The fan base deserves another national championship after everything that they've been through over the years. And I stepped up, I picked up that microphone, and not only did I say I think we'll win it, I guaranteed it. Here we are. We beat the Ducks. We do enough to get it done. Was I perfect? Far from it. Was Dawson perfect? Even further from it. Was Heatherman perfect? He's pretty damn close. I got to say, we had 3 picks in this game on Dante Moore, and that's all I heard about all week when we were watching the film. Dante Moore this, Dante Moore that. You saw the game. I have no comment on Dan Lanning and supposedly what happened on the way to the locker room. I declined to comment on any of that. I will be waiting to speak with my lawyer on that before I release any sort of official statement. We played Miami Hurricanes football. Limited hydration, pound the rock. I don't think that any team in the country can hang with us when it comes to our ground game. I think it's impossible. I don't think that anyone has the endurance that we have. And yes, leading up to the national championship game, the 3-a-days will continue, the heavyweights, everything. Wow, Fletcher Fletcher, really put the team on his back, ran hard this game. I do have some regrets when we were down in the red zone a couple of times in this one. A few plays we wish we could have had back. I was able to override Dawson a few times, and he wanted to get fancy with it. I said, let's kick the field goal, and so on. We'll get it all worked out. We're a team. We're a unit. Nobody gets their feelings hurt. It just is what it is. But congratulations to us. Right? Can we get a... I mean, we're playing for a national championship. Looks like the team we're playing is Ole Miss. Am I allowed to say that? I can say that. Okay, thank you. We're going to be playing Ole Miss in the national championship. The guys will be ready. With that being said, questions. Straight Street 6 in the front row. Congratulations on making it to the championship. 2 questions. How does it feel to make it to your first CFP national championship? And did the water late in the game make a difference? As far as feelings making it to the national championship, I have to say I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. And it's because of the players that we brought in, the coaches that we were able to retain. We felt like this was a national championship caliber team. We saw it at practice, and we felt like that we were good enough to be here. So not really surprised, but definitely thankful. But the job's not finished. We need to bring a national championship to South Florida. As far as the water late in the game, did it make a difference? It did. A negative one. We were not able to finish that drive, and I think if we had told the guys, hey, if you punch this in, then we'll activate the hydration station, they might have scored a touchdown. So I kind of regret we were a little premature with the hydration. So we'll correct that. That was a little bit out of character for me. We got excited. We thought we were going to go down there and put the game away, and we did not. We had to lean on the defense, and Heatherman called a great game, but we could have put it away. Coulda, shoulda, New York Press here. Sergeant Sluggo. Any questions, guys? Any questions about the team or the upcoming game? We'll answer them. Congratulations on the win. Thank you again. Thank you. It feels like the season just started, but here we are. That late decision, what was the thinking on the call? Why the Malley Cat on the 5 when you have Fletcher cooking? I know the media gets tired of this answer, but mind games. And I feel like if you go back when we watch the film, I think that it was the right call. Malachi Tony just was not able to find the end zone there, but I think it was the right call because I believe there were some holes there. And I think that he should have scored a touchdown. We'll go back and review it and look and see. I don't regret the call at the end of the day because Dan Lanning knew we were about to hand it to Fletch. I saw the look on his face on the sideline when we come out in the Wildcat, because here's the deal. With Malachi Tony, is he going to run it? Is he going to throw it? You don't know. So I saw that look of panic in Dan Lanning's eyes, and it's a shame that we couldn't get it in the end zone, but I don't regret the call. Not one bit. Nick Snyder here. Considering the phenomenal advantage of playing outside of the state of Florida for you, how do you plan to deal with the land sharks in a desert? Listen, we ain't scared of Ole Miss. They can go around doing their little herkadur thing, whatever it is that they do. I don't even know. I'm here to coach. X's and O's, football. We try to limit the celebrations with our guys. Sometimes there's some issues. They want to dance. They want to meme. They want to do all this stuff. I blame Fortnite, to be honest. If I had to blame it on anything, I blame Fortnite for ruining a generation, making them... Anyways, we will deal with them. We'll deal with them. We're not scared at all. Trojan Death Star, congratulations on making the natty. Thank you. What is your defensive plan on stopping the Heisman winner Trinidad Chambliss from making plays? So we don't want to reveal too much because you never know who's watching. But I will say in the past when we have faced dual threat quarterbacks, we tell the guys it's okay early on to put him in the dirt. You know, I'm not saying to play dirty, but I'm saying that, you know, I might forgive an early flag or two to set the tone. Great question. We'll leave it at that. We don't want to reveal too much. Booski here just wanted to give some get some insight on the careless timeout usage. That's interesting choice of words there. Late in the fourth quarter, seemed like there was issues with play calls coming in. How do you plan on clearing that up? You know, it's all part of the plan, Booski. So sometimes we might look incompetent or weak on purpose to fool the other team. Now, that's not always the case, but sometimes it is done on purpose. As far as those late timeouts there, I have to be honest, our co-OC was not in the building. I'm not sure. I need to get an update. I believe she was supposed to be there, but she was absent tonight. I know that last week in the playoff game, she tripped over an extension cord up in the booth and supposedly tweaked her ankle and maybe bruised a rib. So I don't know if that got worse or what happened, but we missed that line of communication. She's kind of a buffer, right? It goes from Dawson to her to me to her to Dawson, and we didn't have that there. Dawson and I butt heads sometimes. It's a love-hate relationship. He knows it. I know it. It just is what it is. But I think we were really missing our co-offensive coordinator out there. Yeah. Shadow Singer, a couple more, and then we're going to head out of here. We should be able to make it to Taco Bell right before they close. Seemed like the team struggled tonight running the ball in the red zone. Do you think the play calls were too predictable? Can we look forward to more passing in the red zone? So the thing is, we understand that running the ball as much as we do is predictable, but we believe that we're bigger, faster, stronger, and we will run the ball at you even with you expecting it. Hey, they load up the box. Okay, why don't you play action pass? Well, we also learned that having Darian Mensah throw about 50% less passes per game equaled less picks. We have a whole team of analysts that study this stuff each and every week. They came to me 7 or 8 games in the season and they said, Coach, listen up. If we just have Mensah throw the ball less, he'll throw less interceptions. And I said, let's test it. Let's see. So we started running the ball. We started pounding the rock. And guess what? Those interceptions went down. So, no, we're going to continue to run the ball in the red zone? Probably. Maybe. The broadcast seemed to catch a Miami staffer trading mini bottles of water for $20 on the Miami sideline. Was this approved
you on the side of your helmet
by you? That's my first time hearing this. I mean, there's a possibility that they just mistakenly saw people picking up the water bottle from my pregame speech where we were getting the guys hyped up. So it looks miniature, right? So it's crumpled. So maybe they thought that it was this. Listen, we have a security team that monitors the hydration station, so it's highly unlikely. But you know, we'll check the film and we'll make sure that that's not happening. The no hydration also applies to the staff. This is not just a player thing. This is the staff as well. Has anyone tried sneaking in water? Not to my knowledge. No. And why do you smell burning duck? Okay, I didn't want to say anything, but we have something special cooking up for the guys. Okay, it's going to be my first time personally trying roasted duck, and you know, I'm just going to eat it plain, well done, plain, no seasoning. We're just going to dive in and we're going to see what we think. American Football and India Daily News here from Harsh. Do you think the loss in regular season making teams more stronger in the college football playoffs? I think we should never lose. Yeah, I know a lot of people want to spin a loss into a good thing. I say that's bullshit. Can I say that? I can say it up to 2 times. 2 times, okay. All right. I say that's bullshit. What does that count as the second time, or since it's the same question? I can't say it anymore. I can't say any more curse words. Okay, all right. That's bullcrap. Yeah. That's bullcrap. No, we should win every game. I wish we were undefeated. We're not. Can you learn some things from those losses? Of course. Yeah. Does it make you a better football team at the end of the day? No, I think your job's to win and you should win. Period. Miami Herald here from Rob. Why didn't you run more Charmar Brown late in the game? Marty Brown had actually tweaked something. I told him, listen, okay, we're making sure these guys are locked in. There have been some times where they sneak in some gaming. He had some family come in and visit, and apparently they were playing some Wii tennis, and he supposedly tweaked something in his back, kind of in his lower back. I told him rub some dirt on it, and it'll be all right. He was mostly all right in the game, as you saw. But that's why we limited him just a little bit. There was some lower back tightness. Yeah. Couple more here. Sean Boyd. Malley and Cooper were shut down tonight. How do you scheme them to get better separation against Ole Miss? We won't. We won't. If they want to try to lock down Malachi Tony and Cooper Barkate, well, guess what? Josh Moore's open. Dalen Upshaw's open. Jacobs is open. Oh, there goes Lofton catching a 50-yard bomb in the end zone. It is what it is. Michael, how do you keep the players grounded knowing the pressure they're feeling going into the Natty game? So we confiscate all cell phones. There is no social media usage. Very limited interaction and communication with family. We have talked with the University of Miami. There will be no classes for these players. Listen, it's weight room, it's practice, it's film room, to the dorm room, rinse, repeat. Very strict. Very, very strict. And anyone breaks that, again, consequences, negative reinforcement. You know how we roll. Eric! Thank you for the $10 bill. Yes, of course. Yeah, that's 2, 4, 2. That's 4 cheesy roll-ups. Yeah, I could even get one of them with extra cheese. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. I don't have any pockets, so I just slid that in my underwear, but the podium's blocking it, thankfully. Okay. Thank you. Okay, one more. We're going to get out of here. Do you think if Malachi Tony improves even more, could he be a Heisman contender or even win it next year? You know, this is going to sound like a stretch. I think we could have as many as 3 guys on the Heisman watch list next season. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I don't think that's unreasonable at all to believe that we could have 3 guys on the Heisman watch list. You know, I could picture, knowing some of the recruits we have coming in and the way we're developing guys now on this roster, I could see the Heisman ceremony being 3 Canes and then 1 other guy. And that's me being 100% honest. Guys, listen. Months ago, many months ago, you remember. You know what? Let's play the video. Why not? Let's play the video because they'll say that I didn't say it. The media is going to try to spin this. Months ago, I want to remind you of something. Let me find it. Here we go. My decision, I want them to air it. I want them to air it for y'all. We got a TV screen back here behind me. I want them to air it for y'all as a reminder before we get out of here. This was before the season started. I'm just kidding. Get that shit out of here. It was never up for debate. Of course, it's the good guys, the orange and green, the Miami Hurricanes, and you best believe
This part.
I'm promising the fans a national championship in 2026. And
That part. We're in it. We're in it. We just got to win it. You better believe we're going to have something special for old Piss. Trinidad Chambliss thinks he's going to rack up 100-plus rushing yards on our defense. He's going to be lucky if he has negative 100. We need the fans at the Natty. Be ready. Let's win it all. Yo, yo, yo. We did it. We actually did it, guys. We're playing for a virtual natty in the Coach Coop plays for the first time ever, right? I definitely don't think I've ever made it to the natty before. Definitely not in the playoff era with the way they do everything now. This is going to be crazy. That game tonight was so close. So close, and I almost screwed it up. I really did almost screw it up in a major way. I can't believe that we didn't go down there and score on that last drive. To leave it, really what hurt Oregon, because they were moving the ball. At times Moore was really hurting us with his passing game. I know he threw 3 picks, but still. If Lanning if he didn't have to have burned 3 timeouts, there was so much pressure on them late right there, right? They had no timeouts. We brought pressure a couple of times. We would blitz a linebacker, and we almost threw that game away. But that was very entertaining. I had a ton of fun. Super memorable game. Getting to play Oregon and seeing Miami and Oregon go at it, that's a sick matchup. Yeah. So it's awesome, though. We will do it tomorrow. I apologize for not updating the board. I was just right? Like it would have been a three-way tie between Randy, Duck, and Sean Boyd. And then now Tucci came in with the 10 and Eric came in with the 10. So it's a two-way tie between those guys. Let me update it right quick. I owe you guys that. I do want to say shout outs to Eric Birch, and Tucci owning the board with the 10. Also, King Season showing some love tonight. Michael Keeler joining the Canes fam. Same for B Small, 28 months. My guy Mullet TV, a.k.a. Duck. Sean Boyd, I appreciate you for the 5. Electra handing out a bunch of Canes fan memberships. That's awesome to see more U's in the chat. Old School Kane 1983 also joining the Canes fam. I appreciate that. Oath gifted out 5. What else do we have here? Randy with the 5, the 2, and the 5. And Blazer Break kicked it off with the 2. I appreciate all the love in these. It's one of those things where no matter what, it's more exciting than sad because the actual season is here. But it is the end. It's the end of the virtual season. And it's always so much fun when we fire it up and we make all these memories and there's all these inside jokes and stuff for everyone that shows up. And I got to say, Coop, you say this every year. I probably do. This was the best one yet. I think that this is probably the best virtual season we've ever done. In my opinion. This was the most fun that I've had. Not just because we won a lot. Not because both teams were in the playoffs. There were so many memories. So many really cool memories this season. So I think this was the best one yet, the most fun one yet. And we've done it. I mean, we've made it. There's real college football games being played this week. Would you look at that? We did it. But we do got to win the Natty tomorrow. Did you guys experience a lot of dropped frames tonight or anything? I know I keep asking you, but everything is clear on my end. Word for word, YouTube says the entire stream health was excellent. So I dropped no frames on my end. So it's up to you guys when it comes from the data YouTube is receiving from this stream from my connection had no hiccups. None. Now that doesn't mean there can't be again back end issues and other things, but no issues as far as the connection from here. So hopefully not a lot of buffering from you guys. The key will just be people changing it from 1440 to 1080 or 1080 to 720. I know people have always been able to do that, but the idea is that by sending, God, my wife told me, she said, Coop, you're obsessing over this. And I was like, I know I am. The idea apparently is that by sending more data to YouTube, so I'm sending them 24,000 bit rate, so about 24 megabytes per second, and a 1440p signal with the resolution, it allows them to, even when they compress it down to 1080 or 720, they have more to work with. There's more meat on the bone. So when they compress it down to match whatever your download speed can handle for the 1080 or 720 broadcast, you're still getting a crisper image. It should look clearer. It should be a little bit better all around. So you're going to have higher quality even if you bump it down, because I'm sending more data to YouTube to work with when they're going to compress it down. I had to do some learning myself. I had to look and see exactly how that works when it goes to them and then out to other people. I thought that if I was sending them 24,000 bit rate, 24 megabytes per second, that you guys were going to have a similar download speed to be able to download, not download a stream, but to be able to stream it, you know, the connection. And apparently it does not quite work that way. It's apparently send them the best signal your internet can handle, aka the streamer. They'll compress it down, and it's supposed to kind of match whatever other people's connections and stuff can handle. So we'll see if we can stick with it. Yeah. Worst case, we might kick back to 1080 streams if people start complaining. Decipher said all clear. None, just a lot of ads. And I know that's annoying. I think ads are annoying too. If you want me to be completely transparent,
It's pennies when we're talking ad money on these. The problem is if I don't turn them on, YouTube pops up and it's like, run ad, run ad, run ad, run ad. So I put the ads on the lowest possible option. I promise, I do. I put it on the lowest possible thing. But we'll see. That's just been, just being honest with y'all before we get out of here, that's been stressing me a lot because I have to find where to find the sweet, I got to find the sweet spot when it comes to a high quality stream visually and not making it difficult for viewers to watch, because if you jump in and it immediately buffers, you're probably leaving. Think of a new person. A new person's like, let's see what this Coach Coop channel is all about. They jump in for Miami versus Stanford, buffer, buffer, buffer. They're going to leave. It seems like that's more on the viewer's end, but if I can do anything on my side to combat that, I'm going to. I know I'm tech talk and all this blah, blah, blah nonsense, but just trying to step it up a notch this season visually with the quality. And again, find where we want to be at. So anyways, the outro's done. That was actually the end of it. So I guess I'm just going to hit end stream. Love y'all. You don't have to say it back. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Let's win it all. That's going to be a tough ass game. Holy smokes. It's gonna be a battle. I'll see y'all there.